Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my full-on weekly beauty routine. I'm going to be going through the entire process that I do Friday nights and then into Saturdays to just kind of get me ready for the weekend as well as the week. So let's go ahead and jump right into it.
I want to thank Hero Cosmetics for sponsoring today's video. They have 4 new products that are being sold at Target. Alright, so to start off, I'm going to be taking a shower and washing my hair. For today, I'm just going to be using the Shimmer Light shampoo for blonde and silver hair. I don't use this every single time. I usually switch off between this and a clarifying or detoxifying shampoo. But for today's video, I'm going to be using this one. Then I'm going to go in with the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle Deep Conditioner. You can get this at Target for literally less than $5. It is so good. It makes your hair so freaking soft. Then I'm going to go in with the Whey Scalp and Body Scrub, and I'm just going to be using this all over my body to exfoliate. And next up, I'm going to be using this Saint Tropez exfoliating mitt. This is so good for getting off all of that like remaining self-tanner. So stinking good. Absolutely love it. Highly, highly, highly recommend. Then I'm going to go in with this Plus White 5-minute whitener to whiten my teeth. And so you guys will definitely see this little thing in my mouth. I'm going to do an entire video dedicated to this product. I've done this in the past and it's one of my most viewed videos. And it's just, the stuff is so stinking good, guys. And so I'm going to do a whole entire video dedicated to this. So then once I've gotten out of the shower, I'm going to go in with some leave-in conditioner. This is the It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In Treatment, and I have really been loving this. You can also get it at Target, and it's relatively inexpensive compared to like Living Proof or anything like that. So really been loving it, and I just work that through my hair and get it from root to tip. After I ran that product through my hair, I'm going to go in and just kind of comb out all of the tangles. My hair is very fine and thin and tangles very easily. Then I'm going to go in with a little bit of lotion, and I'm just going to apply this to my ankles, my wrists, my elbows, my hands, as well as my knees. Now time for my favorite part. We're going to do a little bit of self-tanning. Going to get rid of all that super pale skin, because your girl does not tan. I usually switch between 2 different self-tanners, the Isle of Paradise and Ultra Dark, or the Saint Tropez and Extra Dark. For today's video, we're going to be using the Saint Tropez one, and then I'm just going to be using this Amazon mitt. In the beginning of the video, you did see that I had a different mitt on. That one's just from Walmart, and this was literally the 3rd time I've used it, and it just literally broke on me. So got this one out. My only complaint with this one is it does turn your hand black, which is weird. I've never had that happen to me before, but I just make sure to wear gloves underneath of it. Then I'm going to go in with this Real Techniques buffing brush, and I just like to apply the product on there to do it on my neck. I don't know why, I've always done this, and it just like makes it look so nice and natural. And I sometimes will drag this brush down to like my chest, and I sometimes even use it on my face. When using this brush, I do kind of use it almost to like contour a little bit. I try to get like the product underneath of my chin in like a way that kind of just contours and makes my face look a little bit thinner, as well as kind of accentuate my collarbones as well. So then after I've done that, I'm going to put on some cozy pajamas, and I am going to go to bed and let that tan develop overnight. So then the next morning, I just hop in the shower and rinse all that self-tanner off. And then for today, I did wet my hair and just put in a little bit more of that Aussie conditioner. And then I'm going to go in with this Living Proof Fresh Cut Split End Mender. This just kind of helps to make your hair honestly look way less damaged than what it actually is, and your girl needs that. So I just put this in my hair, and you can 100% just like run it through your hair and like through the ends, but I kind of like to like scrunch it into my hair just to where I completely saturate it and just make it look real good. So then I'm going to go in with a t-shirt. I'm actually going to dry my hair and scrunch it with a t-shirt. So then I do plot my hair, basically just wrap it up in this t-shirt and let it dry that way. So then next up, it's time for my Acne Care. So first up, we have the Mighty Patch Invisible Plus. This one is very thin and barely noticeable and perfect for everyday use. Next up, we have the Mighty Patch, the original. This one visibly shows that it's working. It works to extract impurities and camouflage blemishes. Next up, we have the Mighty Patch Micro Point for dark spots. This one erases post-blemish marks with 173 micro points. Last but not least, we have the Micro Point for blemishes. This one has 173 micro points like the other one, except it has salicylic acid in it. To start us off, we're going to go in with that Mighty Patch Micro Point for dark spots. I have 2 dark spots on my forehead that drive me insane, so we're going to help to visibly reduce that. And I'm just going to be literally applying it to my forehead. Next up, we're going to go in with the Mighty Patch, the original. And if you guys watched my last Target haul, then you saw that I actually bought these. So it was so funny that they reached out to me and wanted to partner on this video. So I'm just going to literally peel it off of the little sticky thing and apply it to these blemishes that are on my chin. My skin is going through some stuff right now. It's the quarantine, that's what it is. So here I'm just adding on another one of those Mighty Patch Micro Point for dark spots to my forehead. Next up, we're going to use the Mighty Patch Micro Point for blemishes, and I'm just going to be using this on the blemish that's on my chin. I got a new one here, and this one is perfect for a new pimple that's kind of underneath of the skin. I've been using these ever since that Target haul, and I've even got Brandon to use them as well. Every single night he's like, "Can I put on another one of your patches?" So I'm just going to leave those on for 6 hours, and while I'm doing that, I am going to remove all of the nail polish from my nails and paint my nails. Please ignore the color of my nails. It is from the self tanner. It stains my nails. It looks insane. So now I'm going to go in with a nail file, and I'm just going to kind of shape my nails and get them looking the way I want before I apply some polish. So before I apply my polish, I'm going to go in with this Essie Here to Stay base coat. This is the best for making your nail polish stay as long as humanly possible. So I'm just going to apply that to all of my nails. Next up, I'm going to go in with this Expressi nail polish in Bingeworthy. I have been loving this nail polish. It dries so stinking fast, which I absolutely love. And this color is so stinking cute. It's like a really, really pretty gray color. Brandon is the one that actually picked it out. So next up, I'm going to be taking my hair out of the t-shirt. Normally, I like to leave my hair in it until it actually dries by itself. But I was kind of getting a headache and I was just sick of it. And so we went ahead and took it out. I'm just going to scrunch my hair a little bit with that t-shirt because it is still a little bit wet. Not too bad, but it is a little bit. My only thing about plopping is that it does make like the front of my hair, like the bangs and stuff, look so stinking strange. Like I hate the way that it looks whenever it's done. So I always have to like put it up in like a ponytail or something. So I am gonna go in with my little mini blow dryer and diffuser and blow dry my hair a little bit just to get it as dry as possible. So this is what it ends up looking like when I'm all said and done with it. It usually ends up looking a lot better if I actually leave it in the t-shirt until it completely dries up, just because the blow dryer kind of makes it a little bit less curly. So now I'm going to put my hair back, just like my bang portion, just because my hair always looks really strange. The bang portion does whenever I do plop it, just because of like the way it like sets and lays. So I'm just gonna kind of do like the little Ariana Grande ponytail and just kind of get it out of my face. So of course I have to tease my hair up a little bit, and then I use this IGK Beach Club Texturizing Spray. Another one that's really, really good that you can buy from Target is the Kristen S Texture Spray. This one, however, is my all-time favorite, mainly because of the smell. It smells so stinking good. Oh, If they made a perfume in this, I would 110% buy it. So stinking good. So now, after it has been 6 hours, we're gonna remove these bad boys. There's only like a tiny little bit of gunk on this one, but honestly, the pimple was like super underneath of the skin and it honestly made it feel so much better. This one, however, kind of, you could definitely see the gunk on it. Ugh, so gross, but honestly so satisfying at the same time. So strange. Next up, I'm gonna remove those micropoint patches. I will say that you do have like a little circle, like after you remove all of these patches, but it goes away after 5 minutes. I was honestly really surprised by the micropoint ones the most. I honestly could tell a difference. I don't know if you guys can tell a difference, but I 100% can tell. They honestly look so much brighter and just better. I honestly wish I would have left it on for longer than 6 hours. I'm definitely gonna try it one night this week before I go to sleep and leave it on all night long. I'll probably show you guys the results in like a vlog. So next up, I'm just gonna do my everyday makeup routine. And then I did notice a pimple over here by my hairline. And so I was like, you know what? We're gonna use the invisible patch. So I'm just going to apply this underneath of my makeup. I will say that the makeup does accentuate it just slightly. You still like can't really tell it was there unless like I was to point it out to you. But if you don't wear makeup, you 1000% cannot even tell it's there. Like you can see, you can't tell. It's crazy. So then I'm gonna go in with my everyday makeup routine. I will have all of the items linked in the description box down below in case you guys are interested. And I do wanna point out those little spots next to my nose. Those are dry patches where I completely forgot to exfoliate my skin before I self-tan. And so my self-tanner clung to it. Whoops. But it will come right off whenever I take my makeup off today. So we're fine. That is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.